Football Unknown.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of Football Unknown Podcast. I am your host, Kirill Rosary. If you're new, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And today we have
Ousmane. My name is Ousmane Ba.
Before I start, Ousmane, give everyone like a brief intro about yourself, like where you're from and your age. Hey everyone, before we kick off this week's episode, I would like to announce that Football Unknown is now officially sponsored by New Tempo, a brand new apparel company that is dedicated to improving the accessibility of the beautiful game to all here in the US. They have just launched their all-performance tee for both men and women, and I think they're beautiful to train in. I personally like their stretchability, their elastic recovery, and the resistance. New Tempo is donating 10% of all earnings to the US Soccer Foundation that provides children who live in underserved communities, enabling them to thrive in an active and healthy lifestyle through soccer. So make sure to check them out before the shirts run out. And be sure to use the code UNKNOWN to get $5 off your order while supplies last. Now let's hop back into it.
Yeah, my name is Ousmane Ba. I'm from Senegal. I'm 22 years old.
Okay.
I came here in the United States like through 2021.
Okay.
The first university I was, that was Oregon State.
Okay. Oh,
And,
Oregon. Okay.
Yeah, now I transferred from Oregon State to UCF like
Okay.
a year and a half ago.
So all your life you've been in Senegal?
Yeah, all my life.
So this is interesting. So you're the first guy from Senegal to come on the podcast. So you have to tell us about the culture and how things are over there. And I heard you guys speak French.
Yeah, you speak French.
Speak French. You gotta tell me about like how like why French?
I mean, we was colonized by French people.
Okay.
Like, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And from there, we speak French. But we also have like a lot of other language, like local language people. They
Really?
speak,
What's some
like Wolof. Like if you go to Senegal, everyone speak Wolof normally.
really?
But you have like a lot of ethnicity. But
Okay.
every ethnicity has its own language.
Nice.
So we have like Pular, like I'm a Pular.
Mm-hmm.
We have Serer, Jola.
Okay.
A lot of them like more than like 15
Yep.
or like 15 or more.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
every ethnicity has its own language.
wow. So like you just go to a different city and then there's people speaking a whole different language, or is it similar but different type?
Oh
like,
yeah, they can speak different language, but they still gonna speak French or
French?
Wolof. French or Wolof.
Ah, okay.
Like everyone speak Wolof. Like
Okay.
most of the time, everyone speak Wolof.
Okay. So, and you said you spent your whole life, in Senegal before you come up here in 2021.
Yeah.
When did you fall in love with the game of soccer? At what age? If you could track back to that.
I couldn't remember the age, but I was really, really young, like maybe around 5,
Mm-hmm.
because I was watching like Senegal and playing. I was watching them playing soccer every time.
Yep.
On the TV.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching like El Hadji Diouf is one of the best African player,
Okay.
and yeah, that's how I love football. I was playing also on the street with my friends
Yep.
before I went to like a school when you can teach how to play soccer a little bit.
Okay.
Try to know some rules.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I went to the academy like when I was 13.
Okay. So the first club. So what was the first club you played for? Like still young. The first club that introduced you to like the structural game of soccer.
Oh, it was Jamba first.
Jamba?
Yeah, it's academy. It was in Senegal.
Okay.
I went there when I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I learned a lot of stuff like about soccer, about
Yep.
life. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So let's talk about it. So you went there. What position were you playing there? Like what position did you want to play at that time?
At that time, when I was going to Jamba, I was playing as a 10.
As a 10?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But after when I was playing under 15,
Mm-hmm.
and the coach like just put me a little bit back.
Yep.
And I was playing. And now I'm playing as a 6. Since
Been as a
that
6
day-
now?
Yeah, since that day I play as a 6.
Okay. Now, which one do you like? Do you like the 10 more? That little freedom
Nah,
up top,
to
or
be honest, I feel so comfortable playing as a 6. So,
Really?
Yeah. No, I think I like more play as a 6
As a
than
6?
as any other position.
okay? Now, before you went to that academy, or was there any like prior experience playing structural soccer before, or like it was just when you went to the academy is when you first started playing like 11v11 type?
Now, before I went to the academy, I just was playing on the street and
Mhm.
playing in the like school when I can
Okay, school.
play
Yep.
with like their friends.
Mhm.
Like the coach was Pa Alaji Sen, and he was helping me. And I've heard the Jamba test from him,
Really?
and that's how I went to Jamba, do the test, everything.
Yep.
And yeah,
Was it like a scout that saw you?
that was a scout. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us how did that happen? Like what game did they see you guys at? And then how did they come?
Everyone should know that. Like every
Mhm.
time they have a scout.
Mm-hmm.
Like most people, they know because they are
Really?
so famous. There.
Yep.
And yeah,
Nice.
we was a lot of kid that was around 5,000 I think. And I did the scout like 9 times. Yeah,
Really?
the first time I went there, I did one, and they called me like 2 weeks after. They call
Okay.
you after a month. They call you. They call me like this and so on.
9
Yeah, because
times.
it was a lot, a
Mm, a
lot.
lot of kids.
Yeah, and February 9,
Mm-hmm.
2040, they just called us. Yeah, that's the final thing, and we did it. That was, I mean,
Wow.
I was so happy to be, and
Yep.
so lucky to be
Mm-hmm.
one of them.
How did your parents feel, man? You know, like getting that news that, you know, the academy wants you to come over there?
Honestly, my parents didn't know about Jambar. I was the only one who know, and my brothers, my big brothers.
Okay.
But I explained them, my brother explained them, so they understand. They say that's a big opportunity for me.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, they were happy for me.
Okay. And what are some things that you learned playing, you know, going to Jamba, straight from Jamba?
I learned a lot of things. They taught me a lot of things. They taught me first of all be a warrior, because Jamba means in English warrior.
Oh, it means warrior.
Warrior, yeah.
Okay.
They taught me to be as a warrior, like
Mm-hmm.
as a player and as a human being.
Okay.
Because in life, I mean, you can play soccer, but you never know what's gonna happen.
Oh.
You never know if you're gonna turn pro or no.
Yep.
So yeah, they taught me to face like difficulty of life and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Jamba is.
And what are some challenges that you faced, right, just coming into the academy? Are there any things that, you know, you struggle with at first before
Yeah,
you
the
started
first thing, you're
picking?
gonna miss your parents for sure. You're gonna miss your
Yep,
parents. You're gonna miss
absolutely.
your friends.
Yep.
You're gonna miss your like environment you used to be, and you
Mm-hmm.
have to adapt to new things. A lot of things gonna be new for you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to wake up without seeing your parents, without seeing like anybody in your family.
Yeah.
That's why the first weeks is always tough. I remember some of my boys. They went to the coaches, and they were saying they wanted to get back to their
Really?
family. Yeah, because I mean at this age, you don't
Yeah.
used to be like away from your family and
Mm-hmm.
everything. So
Yeah, I mean,
it's not
and
easy.
at 13 years old, man, like, you
Yeah.
know, like leaving everyone you know, everyone you love,
Yeah.
to come and play. And how far were you from your parents when you went to that
That
academy?
was for me. It wasn't so bad, because it was an hour away from my
Oh,
house.
okay, okay,
But
yeah.
some people, they are like more than that.
So how were you able to cope with that, man? Like, how were you able to just mentally push past that barrier?
In Jamba, we have like some people who can like represent us, like as the represent our parents.
Okay,
Who is they will make it think easy.
okay, yep,
Whenever
yep.
you go, every time you go there, like you're gonna see your coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Some people there, you're gonna make you feel comfortable, make you forget a little bit about your parents,
Mm-hmm.
about missing them. So yeah, and you're gonna you're gonna meet new people. You're
Yep.
gonna make friends.
Yep.
Yeah, from there you just forget a little bit and try to adapt. This is my new life now. I have to focus on it.
Yep.
And yeah, making sure I do the things in the right way.
Okay. And how is the competition, right? You know, first going to Jamba, and then you playing with the academy against these different teams, right? How was it? Like, what's the differentiation between playing at that level and playing for just your school and playing pickup with your friends?
Oh yes, there is a big difference, because when you play on the street or in your school, you just play like having fun.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know any rules. Sometimes you just don't care. You just
Yeah,
play.
just kicking the ball, having
Yeah,
fun.
kicking
Yeah.
the ball. Yeah, but from like when you go there, now you learn like, now I have to do this in this position. I need to do this. I need to do that.
Okay.
That's how I can get better. That's how I can improve.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes a difference. And you have always someone who's gonna tell you, yeah, Ousmane, you have to do this. You have to do that. And when you play in the street, you just play for having fun.
Yep.
So I think that's a difference. That's a big difference.
So when you were playing 10, right, what are some things that, you know, what are some fundamentals that your coaches would teach you, right, to shape you into the player that you are now?
First of all, they were saying I'm a little bit a soft player.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying I'm soft. I need to be like more aggressive
Mm-hmm.
with the ball and without the ball. And yeah, they helped me to play simple. They were
Yep.
saying I need to play like with less touches,
Mm-hmm.
play simple.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they like take me back to, like, to play simple
Mm-hmm.
and to help the team like move the ball better.
What were some teams that you guys played against playing for Jamba?
Yeah, we play against a lot of teams. We play against a lot of academy from Senegal. We have other academies there too.
Yep.
That was a good experience, and like from there, sometimes you have a chance. Like me, I had the chance to be called in the national team under in the 17
Oh.
and under 20.
Yep.
That's the thing that can help you to like have big opportunities.
Big opportunities. Okay. So you said it was first the under 17.
Yeah.
How did that happen? You know, how did the whole communication happen?
Oh, they make a selection. The coaches come to Jamba every year. They come there to watch like boys.
The talent team. Yep.
Play, and after they can just pick the player they want, and from there, if you can go to do the squad, the national team.
Yep.
After that, I mean, they're gonna just choose you if they want to. Otherwise, they can just go
Wow.
back.
So how did you come to find out that the Senegal national team wants you, man?
We play a game and the coach was there.
Mm-hmm.
The coach was there. He was watching us for like 2 games, and after that, they call our coach, and in the locker room he just came. He said like, Ousmane, you and like I would think we was 7.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys get called to the national team, so make sure you guys ready.
Yep.
And you go there, you just compete and like, so you are you deserve to be there and you wanted to stay. You're gonna show yourself if you want to stay there.
Wow. Okay. So was it like training? So was it training with the team?
Yeah, it was training, and sometimes it was at the end of the week we play some friendly games.
Okay.
And to evaluate each other.
Yeah.
And I think the coaches they make the decision from there.
Okay.
The games and the training during the week.
Nice. So what are you able to see any difference between playing for Jamba and then now making a big jump playing for the Senegal national team or U17s at that time?
Yeah, I mean, you're always gonna find a big difference because at Jamba you feel more comfortable because you're gonna say like, I've been here for a while.
Yeah.
And when you go to national team, you're gonna meet some people, some play, and you don't know them. You don't know the way to play. You have to adapt. You have to adapt to the new course. You have to adapt also to the pressure. Like if you don't do well, you're gonna get back.
Yeah.
It's not like Jamba. If you don't do well, you're gonna have maybe another chance, like. But in the national team, it's a competition.
Yep.
It's a competition. Everyone, every kid wanna be there.
Nice.
So you have to compete every single day, every practice.
Wow.
Like every game. Make sure you're gonna stay there and make sure you're gonna play.
Yep. So the environment is like very, very, very competitive then, right?
It's very, very competitive.
So what are some like friendly games that you played for the U17s at that time?
We played some friendly game, and after we played the elimination for AFCON under 17, we went to Tunisia.
Oh, okay.
And we beat them 3-2, I think.
3-2. Nice.
Yeah, 3-2. And after that was like away game and like home game, away game.
Oh, so 2 games. So the home and away.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after we went to Guinea, we played them too, but they eliminated us.
Dang, man. How much?
That was just 1-0.
Oh, just 1-0?
1-0.
Okay, so what minute did they score? Did they score early in the game, late in the game?
Late in the game. Late. Like, it was a free kick, like very good free kick. Everyone was down.
Yep. So how was it playing against different countries? Like how was it against Tunisia? Did you see a difference in the playing style?
Yeah, they was more organized. Like the first half was more organized because they had like players. They was already playing like in Saint-Etienne.
Oh.
And like good teams in Europe. But comparing to us, all of my teammates were playing in Senegal. They were all in Senegal.
Yep.
So you're gonna see a little bit difference. That's why in the first half, when they played the first half, they lead us like 2-0.
Oh, really? So they lead you guys 2-0?
Yeah, there was more like organized, and but in the second half.
Yeah, you guys stepped up second half. What happened, man? What did the coach tell you guys in the second half, in the halftime break, man?
Yeah, that was crazy because he was mad, to be honest. When we went to the locker room, he was mad and he was like yelling to everyone. But after we talked like to each other, after he left, before we get back to the field, we talked to each other. Guy, if you want to make it, you have to do something.
Okay.
And from there we got back to the field, and we just reversed everything.
Okay. Now let's dive into your role in the game now. So what did you do second half, right? That you saw that you didn't really do that much of in the first half.
Helping the team, like winning a lot of balls.
Okay.
And help them also to play like forward.
Okay.
And keeping the ball, keeping the tempo of the game. Yeah, that was better. That was better in that game.
In the second half.
Yeah, comparing to the first half, that was better.
So after you appeared for the national team for the U17s, you went back to Jamba.
Yeah, I went back to Jamba.
Okay, now coming back to Jamba, now you have a little more raise, now you have a little more clout, man. You were on the national team, right?
Yeah.
So how did you feel? Did you feel any difference coming back to the academy? The players looking at you a little different.
Yeah, absolutely. in Senegal, when you go to the national team, like people used to know you, like
Yeah.
people gonna know you like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna hear your name sometime. You're gonna see yourself on the TV. You're gonna see sometime yourself on the newspaper, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you have to just keep your mind.
Yeah.
Keep your
Yep.
mind. So don't go crazy. Otherwise, you're gonna fail.
When you got back, right? Now I expect, right? So the players there are looking at you like, okay, you're now like becoming one of the leaders, one of the guys that the players look up to on the team. Is there any? Did your coach have any talk to you when you came back, like about like
To be honest, all my teammates from Jamba, they was looking at me even before I went to the national team.
Yep.
They were looking at me in that way because I was the captain of the team.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, you were the captain already.
yeah, I was the
Okay.
captain of the team.
Yep.
And yeah, they used to give me like a lot of respect.
Nice.
And they used to like whenever they need something, they used to come to me, talk to me first,
Mhm.
and they want me always to come to go talk to the coach.
Yep.
How it's going.
Okay.
And yeah, they're gonna see you in a different way, obviously, because you went to the national team. You was on the TV. They was watching you. Some people gonna admire you, but
Yep.
at the end of the day, we are all the same. Because
Exactly.
At the end of the national team, I'm still back at Jamba.
Yep.
So we are all the
Yep.
same. So yeah, that was not like the big thing.
Really.
Yeah.
And one of the things like I really admire about you guys is like if you look at Sadio Mane, right? Man, they're so humble.
So humble.
Like you
Yes.
guys are able to remain so humble. So how are you able to remain calm, remain humble throughout that big explosion, that big burst?
If you remember where you came from, like Sadio Mane, he knows when he came from.
Mm-hmm.
If you just think about it, you don't have to be like, yeah, you're just gonna stay humble.
Mm-hmm.
Because life, nothing is easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing easy, and you're gonna stay in certain states.
Mhm.
You have to be humble. You have to work hard. Obviously, you have
Yep.
to be humble too.
Absolutely.
So people are gonna love it. That's why Sadio Mane he's loved.
He's
in
loved,
Senegal.
yeah.
People, I mean, I'm gonna say in Africa,
Mhm.
everyone love him because he's humble.
Really?
And he's like hard worker,
Mhm.
and he's helping a lot of people.
Nice. So when you came back, did you see any improvement, any difference in your game, right? So you played for the national team, right? You were able to learn from these players, from these high level players in these high level games.
Yeah.
Did you find any like improvement in your game when you came back from that U17?
Yeah. You're gonna have another mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Jamba, we used to play keeping the ball every time.
Exactly.
And
Yep.
even like under pressure, you have
Mhm.
to keep the ball. They force us to keep the ball,
Yep.
Never like give the ball away. But in a national team, it's a national team. They want the result right
Mhm.
away.
Yeah,
right
they want the
now.
result. Yeah.
But Jamba, they were trying to help us to learn.
To learn it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
But in the national team, yeah, in certain like area of the field, you won't have like more than 2 touch. If you do that, the coach is gonna put you on the bench.
Really?
Because I mean, sometimes it's scaring for them.
Mhm.
They want the result because that's their job.
Yeah. Yep.
If they don't have the result, they're gonna be sacked.
Absolutely.
So that's why in Jamba you're gonna play like in a certain way. Like you can keep the ball, you can move the ball the way you want to. Like be patient.
Mhm.
But in national team it was a little bit different for me.
Okay.
Because the coach wanted me to play like really really simple. Sometimes kick the ball away, and I didn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
That was a bit different for me.
And then you said you went back to the national team, U19?
Yeah. After
Okay.
like a year after I went to under 20.
Yep. And then that's okay. So what did they call you back again? So you went back to Jamba, and then they called you back again to come play for the U19s.
Yeah.
And how was that? So what were you guys playing a competition at that time for the U19?
We went to Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire. We went to Cote d'Ivoire. We played a tournament there.
Okay.
That was a good tournament, but we got eliminated too as well.
Okay.
By Morocco, I remember. Yeah.
Oh, Morocco. How do they play now? What do they play?
They play well.
They play well.
Honestly, they play very well. That was a
Okay.
really good game too.
Yep. And then you said you went back again for the U20s.
Yeah.
Tell me about that one. How was that? How was that experience? Now it's way different than the U17.
Yeah, it's way different. It's more competitive,
Mhm.
but it was a short experience for me because I went to just that tournament, I just played that tournament.
Yep.
But after that, they changed the coach. They have another coach.
Ah,
They
yeah.
select all the players. They didn't select me. That's why I didn't make
Yep.
it to the AFCON.
Okay.
But I remember that year, they went to the AFCON.
Oh, they went to the AFCON.
Yeah,
Okay.
they went to AFCON.
How did they do in the AFCON?
I think
time.
they went to the final, but
Oh.
yeah, they get eliminated by Nigeria, I think. In the final.
Oh, okay.
They went to the final. They did well.
Yep.
honestly.
So you went back to after U20s, right? And then you're way older, way more experienced,
Experience, yeah.
right? Way more respect.
Yeah.
Me being, a 16, 17-year-old at Jamba in the academy, and I want some advice on how to maneuver through the system in Senegal. What would be like your advice to me, right? Coming, you being one of the older players at the academy. What were some things that you would tell me to like give me encouragement, confidence?
Yeah, I mean, as a young player, what I thought is never get tired, like getting better. If you have to improve every day.
Yep.
Every day you have to have this willing to improve,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the only way you can be like the player you want to. That's the only way you can like play the way you want to.
Yep.
But if you just have a lot of things in your head, you're not focused enough,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna do like a lot of things at the same time.
Yep.
You're not gonna make it.
Nice.
That's
So
the best thing.
So after, what was the next step for you? So you went to, after you came back from U20s.
After that, I play for the the Jamba. They have a team A. They play in the Senegal national championship.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I play in the
So for the first team?
for the first team, like
Yep.
for 2 years, 2.5.
Nice. And so you signed your pro contract with them?
Yeah, I signed my pro contract with
Wow. How was it, man? Like, so how did they come to you, to offering you a signing?
After I went to the under 20
Yep.
of the national team.
Mm-hmm.
Just that was simple. They just called me. Yeah, the coach of the first team, he wants you in the team. You're gonna go practice with them sometimes.
Yep.
I was going to practice with them, and yeah, from there they just like give me a contract,
Mm-hmm.
and I signed, and I stay in the team.
Right. And so did you find, the competitive nature from playing for the academy and then now training with the first team, right? What is there like any, did you feel nervous? You had to feel nervous.
Yeah. First game, first practice. Yeah, that
Yep.
you're gonna feel it, because you're gonna see. You was watching them playing every day, winning, and you was admiring some players there, because I used to admire one player. He was really good, Emma.
Okay.
He was really good, and I was like practicing with him every day, training with him,
Wow.
and he was helpful sometimes. Yeah, but
Were there times where he would teach you some things while you guys were training? Give you some advice?
yeah, all of them, they're gonna, if you are your youngest in the team, everyone will come talk to you and give you some advice. Obviously, yeah, they want to help you to improve. They want to help you to do better.
Yep.
Every day to get better.
Okay.
So yeah, that was easy, because I used to know them before all of
Okay,
them. I used to
yeah.
know, because we all live in the same area. So, yeah,
Okay.
I used to know all of them. Sometimes you were in the same classroom with them. Yeah. So that was easy.
So how was it? How was the like doing schoolwork and stuff? So you guys would live on campus in Jamba,
Yeah.
in the academy,
Yeah.
and then so how would you guys manage schooling and soccer, or did you guys not have schooling?
Yeah.
How did it work?
To be honest, it's not easy, because you have to wait, like every day you have to wake up like around 6. You go to practice in the morning like 6:30. After you get your breakfast, and you go to school at 9. From 9 to 2. School, after you go eat, after you go take a nap, after like in the evening like around 5.
Yep.
You just go
Yep.
practice.
Go back to practice
Go to practice, have your dinner, and have to go to school again.
again
Yeah, at night.
in the night.
Yeah.
You guys had why?
Yeah.
Why did they? So okay, so what would you guys do in the morning? So from 9, you said 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. would be the first.
Because in Senegal we have like in school in Senegal we have a program, and our hours for school was not enough. That's why we used to go to school like at night.
Yeah, 2. Okay.
To catch up, like
to catch up.
comparing to other school like outside Jambar, like
Yep.
all Senegal. That's why.
Okay. So how was the transition, coming from playing for your academy to now being part of the first team?
That was good. But when you go to the first team, like your schedule is
Tighter?
it's more tighter, because you have to train, you have to lift.
Yeah.
You go lifting. You have to be ready. You have to be good. And sometimes you have like a little bit pressure in your head.
Yeah.
Because you want to be good. You want to give the good impression
Exactly.
to the coach, to the
Yep.
other players. So yeah, and you still waiting for your moment.
Yeah.
Because when you are young, you're gonna wait. Obviously, other people are gonna play.
Yep.
But you're gonna still wait for your moment to show what you can do.
Okay. So the first year playing for Jamba, how did you think you did playing for the team?
For the first year, I played just I think 2 or 3 games. I didn't play a lot.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the second year, I played a lot, and
Okay.
I ended up being the captain too in the first team.
Really, you're
Yes.
kind of for the first team. So what made the coach? So how did he come from just playing 2-3 games for the first year to being the captain the second year? Like what
because,
changed?
Because like the second year, a lot of players they left.
Ah,
They
okay.
left. In Jamba, we used to like when you have 20, 20, 22, 23 like up.
Yep.
After that, people like the coaches they're gonna like take like youngest players and bring
Really?
them. And a lot of players they left. And I was one of the younger players who just came earlier. So yeah.
So they
I
gave you the
was
captain?
I was leading the team.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was it? How was it? Being the captain for the first team, man.
That was not bad. That was
Yep,
good. That was
yep.
good to be honest because that was me. It was 4. That was me and 3 other players.
Yep.
So like every game we just switch. This game is you. This other game is him.
Okay.
That's how was doing it. So that was not good. Like the other guys are gonna help me to help the other boys
Yep.
to just like get to the team to feel comfortable to make sure like everyone is performing.
Absolutely. Do you think that your experience being the captain for the academy helped you to fill in the role for the first team?
Yeah. To be honest.
Okay.
That helped me a lot.
Okay. So after you played 2 years for Jamba for the first team, what was the next step? What was the next?
Here in United States.
So how did Oregon? So you said you went to Oregon first, right?
Yeah.
How did they they come with you, man? How did they see you?
I have one of my friend Mohammed.
Yep.
We was playing together.
Okay.
In Jambar.
Yep.
He was in Oregon State. And he called me. He said, "Bro, we need midfielder like you here."
Yep.
So I'm gonna talk to the coach. And he saw my video to his coach. Terry
Okay.
Boss.
Yep.
And from there, Terry was calling me. He was watching our game. And every time, every after I play a game, he was calling me. I want you
Really?
here. I need you here.
Yep.
I want you to be here. So can you make effort? We're gonna do everything to get you here. So from there, I just end up like my friend like say yeah,
He convinced you?
convinced me and the coach, and I decided to come.
Okay. So what? So was that the first time coming to America?
Yeah, that was my first
Your
time.
first time coming to America. How was it, man? Because it had to be a culture shock. It had to be way different than it was in Senegal, man.
That was different. I remember the first time I get here. I landed to Portland airport.
Okay.
And it was snowing. That was my first time.
Your first time seeing snow too?
Yeah,
Oh man.
And I was inside the airport. That was fine. But
Yeah.
when I get outside, it was really really cold. The snow. I just wanted to get back to Japan and go back to Senegal. That was and I couldn't handle it. That was a lot for me.
Oh man.
And yeah, from there and I came to Oregon. It was really cold.
Yeah, and
Like,
yet you had to train in that. So
I have to train with this weather. And
Yeah.
that was
oh man,
compared
how
to
was it?
Senegal is really really hard.
Yeah.
I remember the first practice, my finger was like this. I was outside, my finger was like and I went back to the locker room after practice. I put some hot water.
You put hot some
And,
water.
yeah,
Yep.
and I got like fucked up all my all my fingers, and people will say, "Why did you do that?" I didn't know. I
Yeah.
didn't know.
You
That
didn't
was
know, man.
that
Trying
was
to
so
warm up your
funny.
fingers. Yep.
Yeah, and I start having like injuries stuff, and a lot of people of just like weather everything. So
Yeah.
that was not really good experience, Oregon. Like for me,
Really?
to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. So did you know it was gonna be snowing before you went?
No, I didn't know.
So you're
They,
not,
they
not
just
your,
told, they just told me here is cold.
yeah. So
It's cold.
that's all they told you.
That's all
Here
they
is cold. Not your teammate, nor the coach
No,
told you
no.
what to expect when you got
They
here.
wanted me to come, so they wanted
They
me
didn't
anything.
want to tell you that.
They wanted me anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how American people they do.
Okay. So you played what? Only one season with the Oregon State?
Yeah, I played there for 6 months. I think 6. Yes.
Yeah.
6 to 7 months.
Okay. So despite the weather challenges, right? Because I hate the cold too, man. So I could relate. I could relate with you.
Yeah.
How is it playing in the U.S. compared to playing in Senegal? You playing against different countries, playing against at a very high level in Senegal, to now playing for a good level in the U.S. D1 for Oregon State. How was it?
That was good, to be honest, because in that year in Oregon State we have a really good team.
Okay.
It was the best team in the country.
Really?
Yeah, we had like one of the like one or two of the best players in the country too.
Okay.
Like Sofiane Jaffa, Tiki, and Mohammed as well.
Nice.
That was really, really like the team was really good. And from the team you can learn. You even don't need to play like games. You
Yeah.
learn even from practice.
Yep.
And from the boys you can learn a lot of things because they was really good, and they was like helping each other.
Okay. And how do you think the competition was, right? Compared to, I'm pretty sure it was way different in Senegal,
Yeah.
trying to train with the national team, train with the first team.
Yeah, it was different for sure. It was different because even the rules are different here. Like the way we play is different. And when I get here, Terry Boss, the coach, Oregon State coach, and he's like one of the coaches who has like very difficult tactics. To be honest,
Really?
yeah, his way to play is very difficult. But when it works,
Yep. It works well.
really, yeah, it works well, and it's hard to defend.
Mm.
So that it took me a while to understand,
it?
what he wanted me to do,
Yep.
and like I couldn't speak English too.
Oh
And
yeah.
that was really tough for me to
Yep.
understand what he wanted me to do and what my teammates wanted me. Sometimes
Yep.
that was tough, but at the end, yeah, I just started understanding a little bit and I started playing a little bit, but I didn't play that much there.
Okay. After that season, what was next? What was that when you transferred to UCF?
Yeah, before at the end of the season, I get injured my knee.
Oh.
So I didn't play like
Yeah.
for a while. I
Okay.
didn't play during my injury time.
Your recovery, yeah.
there I just decided to come to UCF
Okay.
because before I went to Oregon State, UCF, and a lot of other university they wanted.
Oh, they wanted you as well.
Yeah, I decided to go to Oregon State because my friend.
Yeah, your friend was there. Okay.
So yeah.
And then you transferred to UCF. Come to Florida.
Yeah, come to
Where
Florida.
it's sunnier.
Yeah, it's better, to be honest. It's
Really?
way better. It's like a little bit like Senegal. So
Okay. And when did you come to UCF? Was it last season?
it was last season.
It was last season.
Yeah.
So did you find now you had to find like a difference between playing for Oregon State and then playing for UCF? What was that? What was the difference between those two?
When I first
schools?
got here, I was just doing recovery thing,
Mhm.
like for a couple months recovery thing. I was like try to get my knee
Your knee back.
back,
Yep.
everything. So I will say that last spring when I first got here,
Yep.
I was just doing like everything to get
get your
back
knee
to
back.
my knee and everything.
Mhm.
But after that, now I start playing. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it right now.
Okay. So now what are you like expected? What are you expecting coming next fall?
Have a good season. I
Have
would
a
say
good
have
season.
A good season.
Yep.
Have good performance like me and all my teammates as a team,
Yep.
and obviously go to the tournament.
Okay.
Make sure we do well in the tournament
Mhm.
and give us ourselves like more opportunities, because if you go to the tournament and you
Yep.
do well,
Yep.
you're gonna have obviously the players and everyone gonna have like better opportunities.
Okay.
So I think that's my expectation for next fall.
Okay. And you said, when you were first going to Oregon State, it took some time, getting used to the weather and getting used to the coach's tactics and the playing style. How long did you think it took, to get used to UCF and like the culture over there, the players, the coaches?
It didn't take that long. At UCF, my only problem was my health situation.
Okay.
My health situation. When I first got here, that was my only problem, because I knew if my knee got better and
Yeah.
I get better like mentally, I knew I can help the team. I can help the
Nice.
team in the right way.
Okay.
So that was just I was just focused on my knee and myself. Try
Okay.
to get back to my
To
best.
good health.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling now? You're back 100%?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
Okay.
very good now.
And then so spring season. So how's the spring season going so far, man? Playing with the
It's
team and
been good
stuff.
so far, to be honest. We played 3 games. Yeah, 3 games. And we lost the first game. Obviously.
Yep.
We don't have enough number right now. We play with less number.
How many players do you guys have now?
I think we have around 13 or 12 players, right?
12?
12, 13 players.
Oh man. So
Yeah.
what? You guys have like one sub?
1 or 2 subs.
Man. And I heard the first game. Did you guys even have subs the first game?
The first game we only had one. We only had 1 sub, right? We only had 1 sub.
One
And
sub?
Last game I remember you only had like 2 subs, I think.
And you're playing 6, man.
Yeah, we're playing.
Now I want to know about this little bromance that you have between you and Iba, man.
Bam. I first got here before him, but I remember Jamie, one of our coaches, he came to me. I'm gonna bring another African in the team.
Okay.
I said, really? Yeah. I said, yeah. I'm gonna need that. I need an African brother in the team. So, but Bam is a open mind guy. So
Yep.
I would say he's big good vibes.
Yep,
And
yep.
yeah, it's easy to be around him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really love being around him and all my teammates, obviously, especially him and the Brazilian people. I just
Yeah, you
love
like
being-
these guys. So yeah, that's
I
really
just-
okay.
I just love like being like around them.
You're telling us in the car about like, in you having to play without, eating, right?
Yeah.
What's tell me about that. Tell me more about that. Like,
Yeah, right now it's Ramadan times. As a Muslim, you have to fast in this
okay.
period of the year,
Yep.
and yeah, it's not easy, to be honest.
You fast during the day,
Mhm.
and then when sun sets, that's when you guys could eat?
Yeah,
Okay. And so have you been a Muslim your whole life?
yeah,
Okay. And then so what were your parents Muslim and so you
Yeah,
just grew up
yeah.
in it?
yeah.
Okay. So tell me more about, the Muslim the religion. Tell me more about that. Like for people wondering like more like Ramadan, what Ramadan is.
Yeah, like my religion helped me to get oriented in my life,
Mhm.
to make decisions, to do things in the right way.
Okay.
So yeah, I will say it's everything for me.
Mhm.
That's why. But when it's come to talk about Ramadan, is one of the things we have to do like every year,
Okay.
like for religion
Yeah.
and for God too. I want to play in the best way possible,
Mhm.
but I still gonna do my
Yeah,
my
your tradition and your
my
fasting and stuff.
everything. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not easy, but I think everything is mental. If
Mhm.
you're gonna go to the field and you're gonna say, oh yeah, I'm gonna get tired, or I'm fasting, or I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty,
Yeah,
you're not gonna play the
Yep.
way you want,
Yep.
the way you want to. But you just go
Mhm.
and just forget about it
Yep.
sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah, that can help. But just being positive in your mind.
No food, no water, or you could drink.
No food, no water,
No food, no water, entire day.
entire day.
And are you still playing? Like are you still playing games while during like fasting and stuff?
Yeah, I used to do it in Senegal.
Really?
Yeah, I used to do it in Senegal.
Wow, man, hey man,
Times.
that sounds like hard.
Yeah,
How
it's
you
hard, to be honest. It's hard. I remember last game, my mouth was
so dry? Yeah.
and sometimes you couldn't even breathe. But you
Oh,
just
no.
just have to know, like when you gonna recover, like when a player goes down,
Mhm.
like just like take advantage and
Yep.
take a big breath,
Mhm.
and yeah, that's how I do.
Wow. I mean, it takes like a lot of like a mental strength to be able to pull through that. So
Yeah, it's really,
seeing
really
you,
challenging.
yep, to seeing you being able to do that, man, is very inspiring. Yep. So, what are some things that you would like to tell these athletes out there, right, that are listening, that are tuning in, that want to, play pro, that want to play at the next level? Is there any advice you would give to them?
Like them too, I want to go to the next level too.
Yep. Yeah.
So I think the key is just like hard work. You just have to work.
Yep.
Like you need to improve every day.
Okay.
Every day you have to work hard.
Mhm.
Like if you have a chance to go to the field, do extra work, or you have a chance to do something like that can help you to make you feel better on the field,
Yep.
or even off the field.
Yep.
Just do it.
Okay.
Do it. Don't hesitate. Do it wherever you want, because that's our life.
Mhm.
Football is our life. We just opt for this, so we have to do. You have to give 100%
Mhm.
to be able to make it, because at the end of the day, the most important, if you don't make it at the end, just you won't have regret.
Okay.
That's the most important thing.
Yep.
You
Yep.
won't stay and say, no, why I didn't do this, I didn't do that. Now you do your best, but God decide for you.
Exactly. Yeah. Have faith in God, right? Always include God in all the decisions you make,
Yeah.
obviously, and just trust in Him, right? My man, it's been an honor to have you on, right? Hopefully, we might have a part 2 soon in the future. And remember to stay focused, stay sharp, and then we'll see you in the next one.
All right, thank you for having me here.
Perfect.